Hi Libra, this is Eileen with your March 2020 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you've got some interesting cards this month. You've got some cards representing moving on from a difficult situation. You have some good cards here this month for March. Let's see, to start with, you have the Page of Cups card. And Page of Cups, now this is talking about possibly receiving some good news of a romantic sense. Perhaps you might be getting invited to a wedding or a reception, or maybe get news of the birth of a child or something like that. And now this could also represent someone around you who would be a younger person coming into your life in the month of March as well. Now, this reading is for all adult age groups, but the pages as people, typically they might be like in their 20s or maybe 30-ish for a page. So if you're in your 20s or 30-ish in that age bracket, this could represent someone new coming into your life that could develop into a romantic situation. And the cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So this person might be one of those signs or have a lot of that in their chart. So either way, it's good, nice energy, uplifting energy I'm getting from this card. If this is someone coming into your life, they're not going to be real pushy. They're going to be quietly around you, observing you. This person's going to be interested in you and getting to know you better, but they're going to be a little shy. So this person they're going to be waiting to kind of get to know you little by little to see if you're interested in them, because this person's going to be very attracted to you. That's what I'm getting. Next card you have is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups, now this is about someone possibly from your past coming back into your life in March. So in some cases, this might just be an old friend you haven't seen in a long time. It might be a relative you haven't seen in a long time. But in other cases, this could be someone that when they come back into your life in March, it turns into a romance. It could be that you were just friends with this person. That's what I'm getting, because I'm reading meanings of the cards, but also tuning in on a psychic level. And I'm feeling like for some of you Libras that this could be someone that you were friends with, maybe that you've known for a long time. It could be you were when you were around this person in the past, maybe you were in a different relationship. They may have been in another relationship too, or they were going and doing whatever they were doing and you were in a committed relationship. So nothing really happened between the two of you. And now some time's gone by and you two are around each other again and you're both free. And now you're kind of noticing this person thinking, well, this person's not a bad catch here. And you are paying closer attention and you start realizing you have romantic feelings for them. And you might notice it before the other person does, because I feel like they're still thinking that you're just thinking of them as a friend. So, and now in some cases, this relates to work, a business, like if you did a particular kind of work in the past that you enjoyed a lot and you were happy doing it, the money was good, and for whatever reason it ended, or maybe you had a business going that was doing well and it fizzled out or got real slow, you could start doing that type of work again, or that little business, maybe you bring it back to life and you start doing well in it now. It's going to bring happiness, whether it's a personal relationship or some kind of business or work. It's something that's going to bring you lasting happiness this time around. And this is a good card here about moving away from difficult circumstances, the Six of Swords. So for a number of you Libras, you could be moving on from a situation that has been difficult for you. It could be a relationship. It could be a work situation, but better times are waiting for you. And I am feeling for a number of you Libras that maybe you're still in that situation, whether it's a relationship or a place where you work, maybe some living arrangement, but you've already made up your mind. You're moving out of that. You're not staying. And because I'm feeling you've had a certain number of negative people, or people that aren't very supportive of you, almost like they're disinterested, like they don't care. It's almost like it's like they're living in a different world from you. That's the feeling I'm getting here. Like they don't care about you, and there's a lot of things they don't care about. It's almost, I don't know, it's so obvious you don't belong in that environment. That's what I'm getting for whoever I'm tuning in for, whether this is a personal relationship or a living arrangement or a work situation. But you know you're on your way away from that. You're extricating yourself from it, even if you're not completely gone from it yet. So, and it might take a while, you know, making your way through and then just letting go of all the heavy negative emotions and feelings associated with it. It's almost like you got to shake that off or something. And it might take a little while even for all that to fall away once you're in your new environment, because it'll be better for you. And you've got the star guiding you out of this situation. I'm really getting strong feelings that a number of you Libras, you're still in this situation. You haven't completely extricated yourself, and you need that light of the star to guide you to healing, to prosperity, to a better life for yourself, a better way of living that brings you more fulfillment, where you can be yourself and not feel like people are either indifferent to you or criticizing you in one way or another, or looking at you like, I don't know, like you just don't belong. So it's obvious that you don't, whoever this applies to, it's a general reading. So some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. So, but I'm definitely tuning in for some of you on this. And the star is a real good omen here, especially right alongside the Six of Wands. This, you look at the big moon there, then you've got the star guiding you to healing, to prosperity, to a better life for yourself. I'm also feeling for some of you Libras, I'm feeling some of you are going to be engaged or newly married, or maybe just newly living with someone that you care a lot about, and you're having a wonderful relationship and just enjoying yourselves. And or you might be single, but you're feeling good about where you are in your life. You're proud of yourself and your accomplishments. You're healthy. You feel good and energetic. It's almost like you're just taking better care of yourself. Or if you're not, in some areas, you still need to work on that. That's what just came to me, those words. It's like you're doing well in some areas, and there's other areas you still got to work on and improve. So, but you've got healing. You've got the star offering healing and also a number of Libras, you've had financial problems. The star wants to heal you in all areas of your life and guide you to prosperity for yourself. So, and some of you might have been experiencing some kind of aches and pains. It's like you might feel that you're doing better in the month of March also. Next card you have is the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is about being very worried about how you spend your money, because you've been working hard, and at one time maybe you were struggling and you didn't have much money, and now you've accumulated some money, you got some savings, you've been working really hard, you're making progress, and you don't want to take any chances. You're like holding on tight to everything you have. But the advice of this card is to loosen up a little bit, because when you're feeling real tight and worried and holding on tight, you're blocking your good from coming to you. You're blocking the universal flow. So you want to be sensible and have savings and, spend your money wisely, but you need to treat yourself too. You need to, if there's certain, I don't know, you might like a certain restaurant, go eat at that restaurant here and there, or buy yourself something here and there. Don't feel like you got to hold on to every single penny and worry. And so, because when you're having faith in yourself and faith in the universe, it helps open the doors to bring that, keep the flow going, keep the money flowing to you, so you don't have to be fearful. And fear is just not a good energy to have. Being confident and having faith and just being proactive, that's more the way you want to be. Next card you have is Ten of Wands. And the wands do relate to the area of work and career and action and progress. Ten of Wands is saying that a lot of Libras, you've been working hard. You might be working at 2 jobs. You might be going to work and then going to school afterwards, or you might work all day and then go home and have responsibilities at home. And the advice of this card is to step back, look at your circumstances objectively, see if there's some areas where you can delegate some of the work, some of the responsibilities, whether it's at your job or at home, and take a rest here and there. Catch up on your sleep, have some recreation, try to add some balance to your life. I feel like you've been doing this for a good while. I don't feel like this is anything new for whoever this applies to. I feel like this way of life has been going on for a while. You're very strong. You're not giving up. You're getting to your destination one way or the other. But sometimes you feel like, oh my God, how much further do I have to go? But, I mean, you can do it. You're going to get to where you want to go. You're achieving your goals and everything. But at the same time, you need to find a way to add some balance to your life too. And 3 of Cups, this is good. This is a good way to add some balance. Stop and have some recreation and some celebrations in your life, because that's what this is taught. This is nice under the 6 of Cups here. And then you have that Page of Cups. That was possibly like an invitation to a party or a wedding or something like that, anniversary. The 3 of Cups is all about celebrating, and you just might be celebrating with your friends or relatives in March, maybe just even somebody might be having a birthday party or something. And then for other Libras, I feel like you could just be feeling good about where you are in your life, and you're just in a celebratory mood and feeling happy and uplifted and proud of yourself. And because I'm getting this energy of being who you are. Happy just to be yourself, not trying to be something somebody else wants you to be, but happy to be who you are from your heart and soul. And I just get that from this card really strong. The energy's just jumping out at me. So I'm feeling like a number of you Libras, you might be having a celebration and having some fun with your friends or your relatives, or you might just be celebrating on your own because you're feeling good about where you are in your life and where you're going. This is a good place to be, because the happier and more joyful you are, and when you're not worrying and fearful, but you're feeling happy and just confident and joyful and lighthearted and carefree, you attract good things to yourself. You attract miracles. It helps the universe to open the doors and just bring you more things to celebrate and feel happy and joyful about. So that's a good thing to do, to find any little reason to be celebrating your life on a regular basis, being grateful for all that you have, and having faith that more good is coming to you. Next card you have is Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands, this is about, again, some kind of a message, and wands do relate to the area of work and career. So for some Libras, you might be getting a message that that job you applied for is yours, or a promotion or a raise. I'm feeling money, something about money. You're going to be getting word that money is coming your way. So some Libras are going to be receiving some kind of a message of some kind, or communication of some kind, whether verbally from a person or in the mail or whatever, that you've got money. Money is on the way to you. So, but I'm getting work progress. Some of this is work related. Some of you might be getting a raise, probably a promotion and a raise. There's just, I'm feeling money flowing, and there's news about it. Some of you might be in some kind of business, like maybe in sales or something like that, where you get commissions or bonuses or whatever, and you're finding out that a check's going to be delivered to you or something, bonus money. That I keep getting that for a number of people, so I'm getting different scenarios for different people, but in some cases it is about getting that job you were applying for, or a transfer or a promotion, that sort of thing. So, but it's good news anyway. And in some cases now, a page can be a person that's around you in the month of March. And again, the pages are usually kind of young, maybe people about in their 20s or 30ish. So if you're single, if you're in that age bracket, this could represent somebody new on the scene around you in March who's going to have an interest in you, be wanting to get to know you. This person will be attractive, confident, nice, down-to-earth, honest person, not too pushy though. And if nothing else, it could be a nice friendship for you, even if it doesn't turn into a romance. Okay, next card you have is the Queen of Wands. And Queen of Wands, now, again, wands relating to the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, for some Libras, you might be embodying the traits and feelings and emotions of the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands has worked hard over the years. She lives a good life. She's a acquired a certain amount and accomplished a certain amount, but she works really hard. So even if she takes a little break, she's still got work on her mind. She's still thinking about all the work she needs to do. So this could be you, Libra, by the end of March, or it could be someone around you, maybe a manager, an owner you work for, possibly a relative, or it could be someone if you're applying for a loan at the bank for a car, a home, or whatever. This is a very fair-minded person. So if you are applying for a job with this person or a promotion or whatever, I don't get any negative energies. The Queen of Wands can be impatient with people or short-tempered. That's the fire signs. But they don't hold grudges. They're not hateful. They're not going after you, for anything. So if they get impatient because they think somebody's not doing their share of the work, they can be snapping at somebody here and there. But there's no real hatefulness there. It's just irritability that they get sometimes. That's the fire signs. They like everything now. They're always in a hurry. And they do work very hard. They're not afraid of getting their hands dirty. So they want to see other people with a good work ethic as well. So if you work for this person and you're showing that good work ethic and honesty and all that, you can be rewarded by this person for sure. You can definitely benefit from this person. Same thing if you're applying for a car loan, mortgage, whatever. Very fair-minded person. You can benefit from this person. So you'd want to put your best foot forward and show that you are deserving, that you are working hard, you're honest, all those kind of traits that the Queen of Wands appreciates, and you could be rewarded. Last card you have is Knight of Swords, and the swords do relate to the air signs of Libra and Gemini and Aquarius. So this is one of your cards, and Knight of Swords is talking about something happening fast, all of a sudden, some kind of change taking place. It can be tumultuous, it can be a little bit of upheaval, but after the dust settles, it's a good change. It's a change for the better. So in some cases, some of you might be moving by the end of March. It could be it comes as a surprise. Maybe you were waiting to find a place and you thought, it doesn't seem to be anything, maybe either to rent or to buy or whatever. And so you kind of let your guard down, and then all of a sudden the kind of place you want to live in comes available, and you got to move quickly. You got to act fast. Or it could be work-related. Since you have a lot of work-related cards with the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands, I mean, you could be finding out you got a new job, and for some of you, you might have to relocate. Or maybe you just got to get oriented to the new job really fast. They might want you to start right away. It might be in your own organization where they want to move you over to a different department, and you've got to learn the ropes really quick or something. But I am feeling for a number of you, there's some kind of like upheaval. You're moving all of a sudden. I had to get a drink of my water. But after all the dust settles, it's a good change. So whatever comes about, that's typical anyway. It may not always be, but for the most part, it's a good change. But it's stressful when this is going on. It's stressful. So if you are looking for a place to move to, don't get complacent and assume you're not going to find a place, because this could be for you, Libra. You could find out that everything's coming through for you all of a sudden, like just one morning you answer the phone and you find out that place you wanted is available now, or something like that. You just never know. So be prepared. Okay. And then now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. Next card I want to pick is, I'll pick one card for you from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. And if you like my readings, be sure and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Also, check your rising and moon signs. And if you're born on the cusp of another sign, and if you identify with that sign's traits, you might want to check that sign as well. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Libra for the month of March 2020? For Libra, what is the message for Libra for March 2020? Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle and fan these out. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, this one says self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. That's a wonderful message. That really is. Self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. That's hard to do. That's hard to do a lot of times because you can be hard on yourself, you know. Maybe something that you know you did wrong or treated or mistreated somebody in the past. I mean, you might still be feeling bad about that after it's all said and done. And guilt is not a productive energy. So I think that's good advice. Okay, next I want to pick one card from the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. Okay, so Spirit Animals, what is your message for Libra for March 2020? What's the message for Libra for March 2020? Okay, I'm going to give it another shuffle. Oh boy, fan these out before they fall. It's a big deck of cards, and sometimes when I'm shuffling them, I start dropping them on the floor, so I don't want to do that. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is Brown Bear Spirit, number 9. Brown Bear Spirit. Take time out. That ties in with this Ten of Wands card here. Take time out. Give yourself a break. Stop and look at your life. Look at where you are, where you've been, where you want to go. I think that's a good message. Okay. Now, last but not least, I'm going to pick one from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen. Okay, so angels, what is your message for Libra for the month of March? What's your message for Libra for March? What is your message for Libra for the month of March? Okay, I'm going to give it another shuffle and fan these out. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is Angel Sonia. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Oh, I love that. Angel Sonia, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Now that could be family, friends, you know, people, but it could also refer to animal loved ones. If you have a pet or pets that are in the spirit world, that have passed on, that are in heaven now, that could be a beloved pet bringing you that message. So that's a wonderful message to end on. Okay, Libra, well, I hope you're happy with your reading for March. Be sure and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And thank you for your subscriptions. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And check your rising moon signs also as they're coming available. A number of them are there, and I'll be continuing to post more. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Have a wonderful March. Happy spring, and we'll talk again soon.